How to save your first $100,000 fast. Saving money is essential, right? Experts suggest that a person should have enough money in their savings account to survive at least 3 months in case of an emergency. And there are so many other reasons to save money. You might want to buy a house or a car, or you might be planning to start a business. How about saving $100,000? For so many people, saving their first 100K is not a short-term goal. Instead, it's a long-term goal that requires patience, consistency, and some discipline as well. When people are just starting to save this amount, it seems that it will take forever, especially when the annual gains are little. But once your portfolio gets to a specific size, then it begins to increase prominently. The first 100K is no doubt the hardest task. That's what many people think. But if you have proper guidance, you can get there easily. Hey guys, welcome back to Money Invest, where we discuss everything about money, investment, and personal finance. In this video, I'm going to give an easy and fast way that will help you save your first $100,000. Saving $100,000 might come faster than you think when you smash that like button, and thanks for supporting my work. Make sure you watch this video until the end to completely understand how to save money faster than your brother-in-law. Number 1, make up your mind. If you really want to save your first $100,000, then you have to think differently than normal people around you. Now, what does that mean? Many people live beyond their means. You don't have to do that at all. So before doing anything, make up your mind. This means getting ready to sacrifice. This does not mean that you cannot drink a coffee. This actually means that you don't have to drink coffee in a fancy restaurant twice a day. Many people struggle to keep their spending in check because they hang out with the people who are earning more money than them. You have to train your brain in such a way that you earn more and spend less. I'm going to give you a little tip about how you can train your brain. When you have to decide whether to make a purchase or not, imagine a stranger is offering you money in one hand and your would-be purchase in the other hand. What would you choose? If you would rather pick the money, then you should keep the money in your pocket which you're trying to spend. Number 2, establishing small and realistic goals. Remember, you've made up your mind. The next thing you should do is to establish a goal. If you don't have a goal, it's going to be very hard for you to reach your target. Remember that you have to be very specific with your goals. If you're making $50,000 a year, make up your mind to save 20% of it. If you do it in the same way, then it is your specific goal. It is super easy to make a plan. Once you know that you want to reach 100K, you can then decide how long you need to achieve that goal. Also, try to be realistic. For instance, if you earn $4,000 each month, by saving around $1,500 each month, you can reach your goal in 5 years. Try to break your goal even further, like you can save $18,000 in the first year, $40,000 in the second year, $70,000 in the third year, and so on. Trust me, it will get easier for you every coming year. Number 3, increase your savings and reduce your expenses. You need to try every penny that is getting in or out of your account. Once you are able to track your money, you can easily figure out what action you should take to cut down on extra expenses. The basic purpose of tracking your expenses is to become aware that you are not spending recklessly, or you can cut out that recurring expense. For instance, subscriptions are those recurring expenses that are eating our bank account. Because it is easy to forget this cost, the company will automatically deduct the amount from your account. Many people don't even bother to track the expenses on subscriptions. According to a report, an average person spends around $273 per month on all subscriptions. If you save this amount towards your goal, you will surely get there quickly. At this point of the video, your mind might be wondering about other things, like did I leave my front door unlocked? Or what I'm going to eat for breakfast tomorrow? Or better yet, did I subscribe to Money Invest channel? And if you haven't, please do not panic. Just smash the subscribe button near you, because that's what all smart people do. Now that you got that out of the way, let's move on. Number 4, get rid of high-interest debt. Focus on high-interest debts like credit cards because they're costing you more money and also destroying your credit score. Also, remove your credit card number from all applications on your smartphone so that they don't make an impulsive purchase. Suppose you have money in your savings account that is paying you interest of about 1% or 2%. On the other hand, you're paying 20% interest on the debt. If you pay it off, it means that you can easily save the 20% amount that you were previously paying as interest. Also, stop using your credit card and use cash instead. Try to automate the payment of utility bills so that they don't charge you an extra fee for the late payment. Number 5. Live frugally. Many people think that being frugal means that you have to cut back on everything, including many things that you love to do. But actually, that's not true. In my opinion, living frugally means that you have to search for alternatives that will cost you a little bit less. For instance, instead of going to an expensive restaurant daily, you can easily cook food at home. If you don't want to cook food at home, no problem. You can go to cheaper restaurants with good taste. Remember that you have a goal in your mind, which is to become rich and financially free. You're not here to impress other people. There are many people who spend a lot just to show off and they end up being broke. Many brands make people fool. There are many people who like to pick fancy packaging items that cost more than a normal product in a grocery store or shopping mall. But usually it's just the same thing you're paying for, just for nice packaging. You can also decrease the electricity bills by using LED bulbs and turning off the spare lights. Similarly, if your traveling cost is higher, use public transport. This may seem very small, but it will add up. Number 6. Automate your savings. Saving money does not just happen, you have to automate it. When you become successful in automating your saving, you'll see your money growing each year. Whenever you get your salary each month, the first thing you have to do is put the specific portion of your salary into your savings account. You can also direct your bank to do it. If you don't have a habit of saving, there are many applications and saving tools that offer innovative ways to make your money. One of these tools includes a roundup application, which lets people automatically save their spare change by rounding up the amount from each purchase. For instance, if you've spent $4.30 on anything, the application will automatically transfer the 70 cents into your savings account. Number 7. Reduce housing costs. If you are like most people, housing is your single largest expense. When you pay your mortgage or rent, utilities, and all associated costs, it might look like there is barely anything left over. Even if something is left over, it doesn't look like much, especially when you have a goal to save $100K. You should know that house costs eat a major portion of your income. It's wise to consider how to reduce your housing cost. You can live with your friends or family members or in a lower cost area. If you have a spare bedroom in your house, you can rent it out. When you decrease this cost, you'll be shocked to see how much extra money you have at the end of each month that you can save to meet your goal. Number 8. Invest in the right place. Paying no attention to what you're investing in will cost you an incredible amount of money by missing out on potential growth. People who are just beginning to invest should primarily focus on earning an excellent return. Yet it is very common for someone to open a 401k and have no clue what they have even invested in. It does not matter even if you're investing even a small amount of money, but if you're investing in the right place, you will see that it is really going to change your life. Don't invest your money in speculative stocks or cryptocurrencies. Simply place more emphasis on growth stocks. Your goal should be to earn a sizable but reasonable profit by building a diversified portfolio. I'd like you to help others on this channel by answering this question. What is your favorite way to save $100K fast? Share your wisdom with us in the comments section below.